Yeah, but there might be, like, I don't know, walls and things that you have to scale, and then you fuck.
Oh, then there are scales.
Then there are scales.
Oh.
Also, what if someone has to be judged?
Ooh, the scales of judgment.
That's right.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. What if something has to be measured? Then it has to be measured to scale.
Oh,
so you don't want to fuck a cave because someone might measure your penis, basically.
The scales.
Welcome to
Yes.
the Lytecast episode, whatever episode this is. We never say the
18.
episode. But
Hooray.
is it?
18.
Oh, old enough to drink.
Oh, good.
Too much.
Old enough to know better, young enough to not care.
Well, this is the spooky special, Luke.
It is.
Is this a spooky Halloween Lytecast?
Yeah, it's a belated the pumpkin jack-o'-lantern house cast.
Jeez. Wow.
Nothing as spooky as that sentence, because I don't know what the fuck to say after it. Michael, what have you been doing with yourself?
We'll get to that. You
okay.
first, Luke.
Luke, what have you been doing with yourself? Well...
Dirty, despicable thing.
Oh, you don't even know. Oh, I played Space Marine. I played a lot of Space Marine. Completed it. That game's great. Everyone should play it. Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Great fun for the entire family.
The entire family?
Yeah,
it's a Space Marine.
Yeah.
Nice.
After that, I didn't really do anything.
Oh, fair enough. Nathan, what did you do?
Well, I've been playing numerous new games.
Ooh.
Some of them shit.
Holy
shit.
Evil Within.
Okay, I've got the Evil Within. Oh, jeez.
Dear.
Oh, no. And also, Lords of the Fallen.
We did say it was the spooky special.
Oh, it's super spooky. I'll tell you what. Oh, just the spookiest.
How much did you pay for the Evil Within?
Oh, too much.
No, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that is terrifying. Jesus Christ. But I've got that, Lords of the Fallen, which is basically Dark Souls with HD textures and
a larger man.
Yeah.
With a big bushy beard.
It's fantastic.
He looks really serious as well.
Harkin is my favourite man of all time. And also, we played Advanced Warfare. Wait.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
With Kevin Spacey as the Warfare.
Kevin Spacey as William Irons.
He's Kevin Spacey.
If he's named after a metal, you know he's a hard man.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
The Kevin Spacey experience is quite fun.
Oh, it's fucking incredible. I love that game. Oh, I was so dumb.
Did he have a robot suit?
Did he look just like Kevin Spacey?
Oh, it was Kevin Spacey. What do you mean it looked like him? That was
It was
Kevin
like
Spacey.
I could reach out and touch a Spacey.
Oh, one day I want to travel into Spacey.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Sure,
Well,
you'll enjoy that.
Oh yeah, it's for the whole family. That one pun. Alex and I went to PAX Australia.
You idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. You dumb? Bzz, plural. Yeah, last weekend. During the actual Halloween.
Wow.
Happy belated
How spooky was
season.
the expo?
The expo.
The expo.
The Xbox was pretty spooky, but the convention, it was scarily good, beyond belief.
Oh no!
Ooh. It was substantially better than last year, actually. Because
last year was okay.
it was enjoyable, but this year they really understood what they were doing.
No, this year actually looked
a lot
like
more space this year.
Oh, there was a lot more spacey this year.
when I was reminded of it literally a week before it started. Thanks, Michael. I looked at the schedule and it was actually really good this year.
Yeah,
There's actually tons of stuff.
This year we actually went to a bunch of panels and stuff, which was good. The layout was substantially better than last year, because last year was a very open venue.
Yes,
everything was kind of scattered all over the shop, so we didn't actually get to enjoy things because we didn't know where they were there. But this year it was 2 conjoined halls, and the panels and everything were just the next level up. So it was simplified, easy to get to, and you could walk around the perimeter and really see everything, as opposed to walk around the perimeter and you missed out on a bunch of things because you didn't look hard enough. Damn you!
Well, there are a few things that we missed out on because we didn't look hard enough. Damn you!
Less so than last year, you have to admit.
And it seemed like there was, I was looking at the schedule, there were also a bunch of like casual tournaments like Call of Duty,
Yeah,
Street
there were a
Fighter
ton.
and stuff like that.
Street Fighter, Hearthstone, Galaga, everything.
Sure.
Which you didn't end up going to.
There was CSGO, Quake,
I did
all
get
that.
to look at a ton of awesome things instead, though, which is cool.
Yeah, they also had board game tournaments kind of running as well.
Yeah, so for any of you who don't know what PAX is, card games, board games, tabletop games, video games, the whole lot. The whole
Games
shebang.
in general.
Yep.
Yeah. Seemed like they'd actually planned a lot of shit to do this time.
Indeed. We would... Well, speaking on my behalf, I wasn't twiddling my thumbs at any point during the expo. Which is
Yeah,
cool.
you were. While I was playing Magic.
No, I went and
Cool.
bought
So far.
some things, which is
Yeah,
cool.
you did. And met up with your friend.
There was a lot of... there was the balanced aspect of you could go to a panel and then go back to the expo, as opposed to last time where, because it wasn't as well organized, I found from what people were saying that you kind of just walked into the expo hall and, got burnt out from that, and then the rest of it was kind of drawn out, but less so this year. Which is good.
Yeah, the panels really served as a break between all the expo stuff that was going on.
But we didn't go to the panel, like any panels last year.
Yeah,
It was
well,
too much of a hassle last time.
Yeah.
one thing about the panels last year was some of them were full within the first half an hour.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's
the
'cause
lines were going on for miles and very much so discouraging.
Jeez, they really did not think about how many people were coming.
They
I don't-
did not.
Yep, but it looked pretty interesting. Maybe I'll go next year now. Now that I
Hooray!
know what
If
to
you get reminded.
Now that I actually know what to expect, I might go next year. So
And Nathan's going to come too.
Oh,
He
jeez.
promised me.
Oh god. When did this happen?
Nathan,
Oh,
making promises you can't commit to.
you created a
Oh,
blood
jeez.
pact. Don't worry, I'll be there. We'll go
I
drink
created
heavily.
a pact?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, very much so.
Oh dear. Since we were on the topic of things that we played, Alex, do you want to just cover what we played while we were there?
So, we had a Wii U console, as well as a Xbox One and a PS4.
Ooh, we got the whole...
Did you play Bayonetta?
No,
we
because it
did
was
not
sold
buy
out
Bayonetta.
everywhere.
It was sold out in every store.
I
we visited.
digitally downloaded it. It's sold out everywhere because it's the best thing on the Wii U right now. So.
Indeed.
Yeah, and Michael was a scrub and didn't decide to digitally download it.
My internet could not take it.
Of course.
So instead we played Hyrule Warriors. We played the Evil Within, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I forgot.
no.
I forgot to mention that I've been playing Bayonetta because I literally got it like yesterday. I got my Wii U and I downloaded Bayonetta like yesterday. It's so good. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's so much fun. If you buy the in-store version of Bayonetta 2, it comes with Bayonetta 1 for no extra cost.
You serious?
Yeah.
Yes, so go get Bayonetta 2 on Wii U in a store, and you'll be able to play Bayonetta 1 on it.
Okay,
As well.
I need to buy a Wii U first.
yes, so does Nathan.
It's like
That Mike,
500
I
bucks
thought
to get it.
Michael had a Wii U.
Oh, fucking
He
hell.
does, it's in Melbourne.
So many promises.
Well. Michael, why do you have 3 consoles on the other side of the country?
Oh, we're there
with that?
safe from you, Luke. You psycho.
I don't want any of your consoles.
But
Yeah, that was
the
about
perfect
it.
ruse.
Other than maybe Smash Brothers for the DS, that's all we played.
We also played things at the convention, which was what I was talking
We
about.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can I first talk about Assassin's Creed Unity, because that was bloody funny.
Well, okay,
That's
so
fine.
the demo for it was kind of not finished.
Oh,
It's a good way to say it. Okay, so we were lining up to play Assassin's Creed Unity, and whilst we were in the line, we were watching somebody play. They went over to a boat that was in the canal area of Paris, and the boat wasn't rendered. when
It
you
had
went up to it.
it had the sides, but it didn't have a bottom. There was
Yeah.
even someone standing on the boat that was standing on thin air.
Yeah, they kind of walked into the boat and saw all the floating things that were quote unquote on boat.
Don't worry, it's in beta. It's okay.
Oh, no. Here's icing on the cake. So I was climbing the landmark known as Notre Dame Cathedral. You know, as you do.
Yeah,
that is the draw of climbing around in Paris. You can climb famous things like the
'cause
Colosseum. Oh wait, that was the other one.
The faucet wasn't built yet. The Eiffel
Anyway,
Tower.
so I'm on top of this cathedral. I jump onto the side to slide down the roof. But my character decides F physics because too mainstream, and I keep sliding through the air as if I were on something. I go through a wall and then into the ground, and then I start jittering like the jitterbug.
Isn't that how Assassin's Creed works?
It's true. The
well-
magic chair told me so.
Assassin's Creed has never been that great with physics. They have a kind of rocky relationship.
Yeah.
Either that or everyone's got shoulders made of titanium.
That too. Oh, just jumping off buildings. Anyway. But it wasn't just that. It was kind of the gameplay as well. In the other games, it tended to be pretty good,
Whoa.
pretty fluid with how you could, run up to a building and then you scale it. That's the
That's
draw.
kind of the whole
It's very,
point of Assassin's Creed.
it's very fluent parkour, but with this one, as Alex described it very well, it kind of felt as though the character had already predetermined the path that they were going to climb.
Yeah,
and
it felt like if you're running up the side of the building, he already knows which one ledges he's going to grab,
So
regardless if you're pointing your stick in that
Yeah,
direction.
if you point towards the wrong direction, in his opinion, you just didn't move, and then when you did point it in the direction that he wanted you to, then you started making progress.
Okay, so I go to run up a wall, I jump up the first 2 steps normally, right? Then I push the stick in the left direction, he waits a second, jumps to the next spot in the right direction.
Yeah, it was a little bit jarring and not great.
That reminds me of Shadow of Mordor's approach to parkour, where it basically just said fuck parkour and let you run up 2 stories and then just lift yourself up another 1 story. So all of it was basically gone in a minute.
Yeah. It just...
And there's no boat
that
this
is one-
time, so what's even the point of buying it?
That is one of the main draws of Assassin's Creed, like cool, realistic parkour that, you're really controlling it, you're really doing it.
Or you're a pirate.
Draw your own path sort of thing, but...
Or you can collect sea shanties for your various pirate friends, for them to sing while you sail the 7 seas.
Yeah, of buildings.
Jeez, I really need to get this phone.
Yeah, you do.
I'll just talk a bit
Best
more
one.
about how Assassin's Creed Black Flag was great because it had sea shanties.
Okay.
So Assassin's Creed 4, what you could do, there were various collectibles, and they made them actually useful, such as you could collect money, and it actually had a use because your boat had a large upgrade path, which you really needed to do to get the best ships and destroy them.
As
But it
opposed to
also,
feathers because you're bored.
yeah, fuck that.
I would like to point out I've still got Assassin's Creed 4 just sitting unopened in its collector's edition box.
You
on
should
my
play
phone.
it. It's the best Assassin's Creed since 2.
It's decent,
And
as opposed to...
I haven't played 2 for ages, so it's probably better than 2. It's
Yeah.
probably the
I
best
didn't much
Assassin's
like
Creed.
the boat physics in the last one.
I didn't play the last one, I played this one. It's so much fun. Just play it, it's so good.
Minor drawback, though, of 4 is that I found that the buildings are a little bit too short, so it wasn't fantastic scaling the architecture and stuff.
Yeah, but
so
who
it
gives a
wasn't as
shit?
impressive.
It's a boat game, it's not an Assassin's Creed game, it's a pirate game. Just forget. All of the Assassin's Creed stuff is ancillary to sailing your boat around in the
Pirate
coolest-
Simulator
the-
Creed 4.
the coolest pirate RPG to ever come out. So much fun. It is, that's what it is, it's the best pirate RPG to ever come out.
Oh, good.
Someone might call me up on that, but we don't have any viewers, so they can't.
Well.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
So good. So much fun.
So
also,
I'm back after Adrian cannot pick up a phone because of his lack of digits on his fingers, on his hands.
What happened to his fingers?
it was unfortunate.
The
Did you
fingers,
gnaw them off?
No.
the fingers you have used to dial are too fat. If you want a magic wand, please mash your hand on the keys.
It was a spooky Halloween-related incident. Oh, keep up the facade. Also, in the new Assassin's Creed, you can jump through windows and doors and stuff.
Which I kind of found very annoying in the instance where I did not want to jump through the window.
Because all the buildings are covered in
building.
windows, so you're just going to not climb a building, you're just going to jump through its windows.
Well, okay, so I'm standing on a building which is slightly taller than the building across from it, right?
Yeah.
I hold the parkour button, I run forward off the side of the building, he jumps, it looks like, that's fine, he's going to clear the gap fairly easily and land on the other side. No, goes straight through the window.
Well, that's the problem with buildings, they're covered in windows.
Yeah, I know, but it's Assassin's Creed Building Climbing Simulator, not Assassin's Creed Home Invasion Simulator.
Well, that sounds really fun.
It really does, actually.
Assassin's Creed Home Invasion.
Instead of killing people, you kill money with stolen things.
Kill time by being a vagrant.
Wow, that too. Oh dear. Okay, moving along from Assassin's Creed. We got to play the new Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Many times.
It was good. It was a very short line, and
Melee was good too.
It was good. Yeah, we also got to play Melee, but more on that later. It was an improvement to the 3DS because GameCube controller.
Yeah. It was a lot easier to control. There was more of the screen to see.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that I found with my 3DS, maybe because I've got the original 3DS and the screen's really small, but there tend to be a couple of cases where, bashing up happens and then I forget where my character is because confusion.
Can I just say Jungle Japes is so much easier to play on when you're on a console than you are on a 3DS? Because goddammit is the screen too far out to be playing Jungle Japes.
Yeah. But yeah, we got to see some new maps and things like we're promised, and it's supposed to be the same game, so it was good on the 3DS, it looks good on the Wii U. What more can you say?
Oh, a lot of things, but sure, go
on. Yeah. Alex, you and I played a new card game.
We
Children's
did.
card game?
Tried out.
Yeah, it was a
was it?
Japanese children's card game.
I don't know.
It must
It's
have been
called
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Waste Schwartz.
Indeed.
It was pretty fun.
It was fun.
Waste Schwartz wants Schwartz.
Wait, was it Weissschwarz?
Yes.
As in white black in German? I've
Yes.
heard of that. They just get like various.
My bad.
It's basically
Pronunciation's not the best.
that's just basically the one where they partner up with various like anime and game people and
Yes.
just produce these cards, and then you can just collect them from whatever you like. And then
Luke, you may
play
be
against other
skeptical now, but Alex got to play the Killer Kill deck.
I've already seen this, which is why I know of the company, and it just looks like a really standard card game.
It's
Doesn't
really
look like-
fun.
It looks like the
But-
only reason you get it is because they've printed a pretty picture of something you like on it. And that's it.
Actually, the game is quite fun.
Yeah. As I was
like,
going to say, it
as a
looks
side
kind of
note.
generic, but the gameplay is rather different.
I find it, like, the gameplay is really fun, but it just adds that extra element of here are characters that you can use from, like, anime that you've seen. So, like, if you really, really like, say, Killer Kill, Persona 4,
no.
even Vocaloid, you can go through and play with those characters.
It is fun and immersive, in a way.
Good stuff.
Luke, you really want to talk about Bayonetta 2, don't you?
Tell me what I'm missing out on.
Oh, it's great. Have you played the original? Because it plays quite similarly to that.
Yeah, I've got the original on my shelf right now, actually, for the Xbox.
Oh, it's fantastic. So it's Bayonetta. It's really, really unbelievably stylish, which is fantastic. The combat is so satisfying to just flip around, go into slow motion, beat a bunch of dudes up, and then build up your meter so you can do special attacks on them. It's just really fun, and I don't know what else to say. It's really good. I've only played like a couple hours so far, so don't expect like a big in-depth view of the thing other than the kid with the annoying British accent that they introduced. I really want to punch in the face.
Quick question.
Yeah?
with Bayonetta 2, can you still string together fairly long combos?
Yeah. Yeah, the
So not
combo
much has
system's
changed
very
with that?
similar, yeah. One thing that comes to mind that they've changed is, instead of doing, like, the big finishing attacks, you can press the left bumper now, which turns all your attacks into the Wicked Weaves, which is basically, instead of you attacking, a demon does the attack for you.
Huh.
So, like, they're usually combo finishers, but instead you get them for every single attack.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
And that's pretty nuts.
Yeah, okay. I heard that it kind of really doesn't take itself seriously at all.
Oh, it's Bayonetta, it never took itself seriously.
Does she still lose clothing when you do combos?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, the longer your combo goes, the more hair she needs to use to do her attack, so obviously you can't use it for clothes anymore. Even though she seems to be able to produce it ad infinitum.
Cool, just making sure that was still a thing.
It's
Yeah,
physics.
Wait, she's, that you're doing a really long combo once she gets down to the mankini.
Wow.
Ah, so that is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Nathan, Evil Within.
Let's talk about it, because we played quite a bit of it when we were in,
What? From the start? Like,
Yeah.
when did you play? Oh, okay. Yeah, we played from the start as well. We got to, where... I don't know if you guys got to this part, but we got to a part where there was a man with a chainsaw, the same guy from, the beginning.
Yeah.
And you're in this, little sort of town place where there's a gate, and you need to steal his chainsaw off him
What?
to cut through the gate thing.
Okay, we didn't get up to that point.
No.
That's where we got to. And it was
You didn't get up to that point! That's like a couple hours in we just gave up. So
It
when
was
did you must have gave up immediately?
Yeah.
We got through 2 chapters and then gave up?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's
kind
the
of
beginning of chapter 3 is where...
Yeah.
we were trying to get through as many games as possible. So.
Yeah, when I say we did quite a lot, I mean, that's a lot of different games,
Yeah.
Right.
to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Nathan, thoughts on Evil Within? The spookiest game around.
Oh, jeez, what a spooky game. Yeah, I mean, it was alright, I guess.
Review of the century. It was alright, I guess.
Yeah.
5 out of 5.
Oh dear.
Oh,
no, we played from the beginning. It was pretty alright to begin with. It was very cinematic at the beginning because all you're doing is running away from a man with a chainsaw, and that's, I guess, it's terrifying. But and then things escalate, and you're not quite sure if you've left the asylum or if you're still inside or what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
because we
spooky
somehow got
twist.
outside after going through this city that's kind of crumbling.
Yeah, and then, oh jeez. And then...
And then you're back in an asylum?
I don't know
And-
what's happening, but...
Who knows?
Did
Pretty
you...
much you're running around, and there's some not zombies that are zombies with barbed wire on them.
Gotta love those not zombies.
And Jesus fucking Christ, they don't die easily. It was fun. It was a little boring after a while, and then it got hard in a way.
But it got
like, you
hard,
just
did it?
can't-
Did it get
well, I
hard?
mean, oh jeez, I got so hard. Oh man.
Okay.
I'm
but
sorry, that's
was-
beneath me.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow. But was it scary at all, Nathan?
Oh no.
No, not really.
I'll just say it, no.
Oh, dear.
There was one bit that scared me, and that was because I didn't look and walked around the corner and then turned around and there was a man right there. And I was like, oh jeez.
Oh,
And
hey,
that-
you.
And that
What was
really didn't-
truly terrifying was the fact that those black bars didn't go away. Fuck
Yeah.
the most
Right.
frustrating shit.
Cinematic to scary proportions.
Oh, oof.
Oh.
My eyes started to ache as they were like, why is this happening? I don't understand.
It
don't
annoyed
understand.
him within the first 3 seconds of gameplay.
Yeah, it was like,
we-
I wonder what's up there. I can't see up there. Why can't I see up there? Oh my god, why can I see so little?
oh god. It was
Okay.
awful.
The problem that I found with it initially was it started off in the in the right direction where it kind of sets the tone. It really sets up that you're helpless. this guy has a chainsaw, you have nothing, he is big, you are small, you've got to deal with that. But
Did you
then...
try and stab him?
No?
Oh, if you try and stab him, he just gets mad. It's great.
Okay, I want to point out, right at the start, right? When he's chasing you and there are those lockers that you hide in.
Yeah.
Did you notice there was a locker down the hall that had absolutely no purpose?
Down like the side hall?
Yeah, down the side.
No, I used that.
Yeah, we used that, and it worked the first time, but then it kind of stuffed up towards the end where we got caught. But then...
You know how he tries to cut through the boxes right in front of that doorway?
Yeah.
He
I
did
couldn't
that the
figure out
first
why
time,
the fuck
right?
he needs to do that, first of all.
Well, the idea was he does that, and then you can walk through that bit to get a...
Right, and then you
Route
get
out.
around the thing. But he inevitably sees you anyway, and it's pointless in the end.
And
So
then...
what we attempted was when he was in earshot, enter the locker, he runs over, then gets confused and leaves. That worked the first time. Then the subsequent 5 other times that it happened, either he didn't notice or he just slices through the locker like it's Swiss cheese.
Okay.
So after about 10 attempts, we decide, wait, screw this, it's kind of losing its momentum. So we wait around the side, wait for him to go around the front, and then just run through. So we don't understand why they had that strategic thing.
I don't know. Well, the thing is, we did it properly, right? And we snuck past him.
Yeah.
And you're in the next room, and he sees you straight away. Like, even if he's around... He was in the fucking hallway, on the outside of the other room. So there's no way he could have just seen us, but, like, he starts running in after you anyway, and then you run away. It's pointless.
He's got a chainsaw. All sort of argument goes out the window. And why does he not get tetanus, AIDS, HIV,
Because he's invincible.
Anything from jumping into a pool of blood when he has an exposed leg wound?
That was a bit...
Oh, it's fine.
He's invincible.
Also, I love the fact that even when you're in the blood pool, the blood completely leaves your shirt. Even when you're standing in it.
He is Mr. Clean.
He just dropped into it, and already he's perfectly clean.
It's because he's crazy.
It's symbolism, Nathan. They ain't got nothing on him.
Yeah. I don't know how it ends, but I can pretty much predict it from all the jumping back and forth between the asylum place.
He's insane.
It's like, he's insane.
They ran the project on him.
He's been nuts the whole time. Oh, jeez.
Turns out he's just got a really bad case of the flu and he's got a really high fever. Well, really bad dream.
Oh, he's just got an annoying headache.
Oh, dude, have you seen the Mothman prophecies?
Yeah.
Dude, that's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Like, you knew this?
Yes.
That's fucking up. That's fucked up, man.
It's the Halloween special.
Oh, jeez. Oh, what a scary time.
Oh, there was sightings of what could potentially be the Mothman above a broken bridge.
Yeah, but, like, look, as fucked up as that might be, the fact that he's like a psychic investigator, this was on a thing, of Jim Sterling's, movie Defense Force.
Yeah.
And he's talking about the Mothman prophecies, but he basically says, even if this is complete bullshit, which it probably is, this man still experienced this through his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, he thinks he saw this. That's horrifying.
That is the worst fate ever.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you saying that for the Evil Within, they should have had a Mothman in it?
Oh, definitely. That would have made it much... Oh.
They should have had a giant Mothman with a chainsaw.
Oh, they probably would have fucked that up too.
Probably.
Oh, so where would you rate it out of the jack-o'-lantern?
17.
6 jack-o'-lanterns out of 10.
Ah.
Oh, geez, spooky.
I would give it 82 jack-o'-lanterns out of the unknown.
Oh, God.
Ooh, spooky.
That's too spooky.
Beware of the unknown. It is unknown.
Oh, dear. I'm really sad now.
Speaking of the unknown, Blizzard's as yet unknown IP was revealed to be Overwatch.
Yay!
Yeah?
It's a competitive team-based shooter based around classes. One of them's a sniper, one of them's a medic, one of them's the engineer, one of them's a grenadier, and there's more.
And it's got really stylized graphics.
So we're playing Team Fortress 2 again?
Hey!
Maybe it's better. Maybe it's worse. Who knows? Maybe it's Maybelline.
Make it be Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty.
Let's all play Call of Duty all the time.
From the trailer, it looked good. I know that it has the similarities with TF2, and it is drawing away from that, and kind of sucks on that aspect. But it has Blizzard-esque abilities involved with the whole run around as a phantom, quick time slash moves and balls of energy and things like that. With the gameplay of Team Fortress 2, with more classes and everything, it does look like a ton of fun, even though it is carbon copied.
Correct.
Well, yeah, alright.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
Alex, did you hear that on Amazon somebody
Probably
saw
not.
that Nintendo accidentally put up a Nintendo Wii U that is coming out with Super Smash Bros?
Really?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm getting that then.
I thought that you would. Sorry, I thought I'd just...
What's the point of just buying a normal one now then? I mean, hopes and dreams ruined.
Luke's really
buying
sad
a
now, but
normal
not
one.
really, because he doesn't care.
So you mean I can have a 3DS and a Wii U that look the exact same?
Oh, the goodness of it all. Talking about goodness, whatchamacallit? Hyrule Warriors.
Good, very good, very
Wow.
fun.
It's the quickest review of all time.
I liked it. I'm a big fan of Dynasty Warriors anyway, so this was just like goodness in a bag.
Would you say that it kind of reached a halfway point between Legend of Zelda and Dynasty Warriors, or is it just
halfway.
Dynasty Warriors with a Zelda skin on top?
Well, I don't want to say it's a Dynasty Warriors with a Zelda skin on top, because it wasn't. It was made by the same company, so yeah, it's going to have a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
But they did it in their own way.
Yeah,
If that
yeah.
makes sense. Like, they tried to move away from what Dynasty Warriors is to what this game should be more like, if that makes sense.
And I think that they helped out in the fact that they did have the different game modes, like adventure mode and things like that, which
Yeah,
kind
like they had a board game type map where each tile is a normal mission.
Yeah.
But if you do well enough and get a high enough rank, you get bonuses that you can use on the map, which unlock more character tiles, other stuff like that.
Which isn't in your quintessential Dynasty Warriors game.
Station
So,
tiles, not character tiles, my bad.
also, I personally haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game, but they implemented the tools and ability items from Zelda, like the boomerang bombs, things like that. Do they have that?
That is not something that is seen in Dynasty Warriors.
Hooray! So we found
That I
another
know
thing. But yeah, for somebody who hasn't played a Dynasty Warriors game before, it was a ton of fun. I wasn't expecting it to be as fun as I found it, because usually with wave-based games, they tend to be one note.
I feel this one
then it
is
gets old.
it is a kind of a wave-based game, but it's a lot more satisfying, I feel,
Yeah.
because you're not. It's not just like clear this wave in this confined space. It's look, you've got this whole map to go explore, go do whatever you want, and here are the enemies that you've got to eventually, get your way through to be able to do things.
Yeah, it's more tactical than just wave after wave just being thrown at you.
It's more tactical than something like God of War.
Yeah. Should we quickly just summarize the rest of our thoughts on PAX and then we can continue? Because we kind of just talked about what we did and then...
PAX good. Got a little burnt out towards the end, to be honest.
Well, we did spend 3 days there.
Yeah, we should probably have mentioned that. We did spend the entire duration of PAX pretty much at PAX.
Yeah.
We did get there a bit early on some days. We did leave a bit early on others, but other than that, the experience was quite good. I would have liked there to have been a bit more of a divide between the two areas.
Yeah.
Rather than you walking from one extremely loud kind of convention
Showroom
area showing
yeah.
off everything to the more quiet here are some games to play, board games, etc. But other than that, all the exhibits were pretty great.
Yeah.
There was no one big standout game for me this time, which was a bit of a shame.
That's probably because you didn't go to the Star Citizen FPS module. So,
And where was that, Luke? Was that an indie game or what? I haven't even looked into it.
that was at PAX. That's the crowdfunded thing. It's at 80 million crowdfunded now.
Hooray!
Going a bit nuts.
Oh, sweet.
Space game where you fly the spaceship around.
One thing that I did notice though is I really wanted to try Evolve, but the line was constantly taking up the entire showroom floor. So
they had a line that was pretty much circling the kind of area.
Yeah, based on that, I'd say visually that kind of shows how good it is. Well, not necessarily how good it is, but how fun it is.
That just shows how many people are interested in playing it.
Yeah, I know, but it was constant, so you'd have to assume that there are people coming back to it constantly. Yeah. Yeah, the Nintendo booth was more impressive than last time, as was the Xbox booth. And they had Oculus there, which was cool.
Which we didn't get to do, but
because big
still good,
again.
I suppose.
Yes.
It's still good.
There's a question. Do you think that's the future of gaming?
What's that?
Oculus Rift.
Nah.
I think is the future of gaming in the same way that motion controls is the future of gaming.
I've got another question. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Did you think that the future of gaming at the point of when it was released? Is it the same kind of concept?
I never thought motion controls were... Anyway, it's taking a step backwards, if anything.
No. I mean, Oculus is the next step in gaming in the same way that motion controls is the next step in gaming.
Motion controls aren't the next step
in the way that
in any way, shape, or form.
It adds something to the experience.
It adds nothing to the experience. It takes away.
It's not, it's not what's going to push the genre forward. It's something else on top of it.
I think it's what people thought motion controls were going to be. That adds immersion, but motion controls never did, because
I suppose
they add that another level of disconnect and another level of obscurity. No, obtuseness. You don't get tactile feedback from a motion control movement, and also it's far less precise than pressing a button.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I
don't think
you
motion.
Guys the same question, but I phrase it a little differently and say, what about your views on the Kinect as to that?
Yeah. Okay,
what a fucking joke.
I think
I've got the Kinect, and it's useful in terms of voice commands, slight gestures, things like that, but not for gaming. It just makes it annoying. I don't want to get the reason why I game.
Hello? Oh dear, the call's been dropped. I wonder if this is still recording. I have never had this issue before, so if you're still with me, this is going behind the curtain, as it were, of the Lytecast podcast. The past, present and future. But my internet's cut out, so fuck off.